Ladies and gents, welcome to the final episode of Scott Pilgrim Takes Off, Episode 8, The World versus Scott Pilgrim. Beautiful. It's just, this is literally the best title of this entire show, I gotta say. It's simple, yet to the point, and that's the first good thing I gotta say about this episode, because holy crap, what a fabulous episode. This is, without a doubt, the best episode of the entire series. And I say the whole series because I don't think we're going to get a season 2, but we'll get to it when we get to it. Anyway, so what happens? So, we find out that we go to the play, we find how each and every ex has grown and matured to the point where they don't care about Scott and Ramona anymore. Which is hilarious, I gotta say. And Scott's just like, what? Huh? Really? Okay. Very interesting, but come to find out, it's none of them, and they all get transported to the really far future with even older Scott. Yes. Not just old Scott, even older Scott. Because he denied, trying to separate himself from Ramona. He now has to take matters into his own hands, and he has to destroy everyone. And he is super hyper powered. This is where the anime really shines with all the anime type of rendition of fights and all that type of stuff. This is really, really where it shines. I gotta say, though, too, this whole episode, I mean, every episode has great, action and all that, but this is the episode that everyone is waiting for when they didn't think they were waiting for it, but this is the one that they're waiting for. Everyone versus even older Scott is just absolutely awesome. But also, apparently, it's not enough, all the quote-unquote evil exes fight him, but they all get transported back to the future or something, or back to the past, whatever it is, I don't know. They get transported back, and it's just Scott and Ramona fighting evil Scott. And then we find even older Ramona coming over, and she's like, listen, Scott, I loved you even when we separated, but I hate what you become with this, Again, more existential drama here, and I'm loving it, It's kind of deconstructing Scott's character again, and I'm loving it, Don't be like this, Scott. But anyway, then Ramona, young Ramona, old Ramona, they merge into one, they take on evil Scott, and yeah, they find Scott and Ramona finally kiss and all that. It's a great deal, and all that type of stuff. They go back to the play, and we find out that Patel, he gives back Lucas's assets and all that because he hates the stress and all that type of stuff, which I gotta say, that's a little anticlimactic in my opinion, it was a little bit of a change, but whatever, whatever, anyway. So yeah, everything's kind of back to the way it was-ish, but the character growth is still happening here, where Steven and Knives kind of get their own record deal, they write their own songs and all that type of stuff in the industry, which I gotta say, it's nice, just quality platonic friends making songs. You know what? I'm here for it. I'm here for it. They're also, part of Sex Bomb and all that with Ramona. No, not Ramona. Envy, Scott's evil ex, kind of collabing with them as well, which I gotta say, nice. Very nice. Very well done. Matthew continues to work as a stage actor. Lucas takes up work as a barista and all that. Roxy helps Todd train to maintain his vegan powers. And the twins continue to work in robotics. Wallace, my man, finds a man in Paris. There you go. I mean, live your best life. And yeah, Scott and Ramona kind of continue doing their thing, not knowing where the future will bring or hold, but still growing as people. Very well done. Very, very well done. I gotta say, this is an amazing show. Overall, this show is spectacular. There was one filler episode, but dare I say it, this is just high-end quality, man. This is just high-end quality. You would think that with the bigger celebs in this show, that they would be, not really all that much to do with them. Just having maybe like a scene or two in this show and that's it. But no, they're actually in quite a hefty bit of this show, which I did not even expect that to happen. And the anime fights are truly spectacular. The animation is awesome. The music is top tier. I didn't even know that I needed Till the Sun Goes Down or whatever, that song. I'm Alright, whatever that song is called. I play that unironically now, okay? It's that good. I didn't even think I needed that, but it's that good, okay? Oh my gosh, the Canadian grunge, my gosh. Chef's kiss. Chef's kiss. And I love the fact that we dive into each and every character, like as they're real people. I'm loving it, Is it slow sometimes, especially in the beginning? Yes, but overall, amazing show. They did not have to do this, but they did it in strides. And yeah, it could have gone the other way real fast, especially in some areas. But I gotta say, I like the restraints. I like how, there's some people these days that consider Scott to be the hero and all that, and he's actually a good fellow. He is not. And I like how this show kind of shows, yeah, Scott sucks, but we all kind of suck in our own way. We gotta just learn and grow. That's what humans do. That's what all people do, In that way, we can look upon Scott and just be like, yeah, he's actually a hero. He's someone to look up to, but only in the way that we all can mature. We all can grow. Don't make the same mistakes as Scott did, but we can make mistakes, but we can always learn from them and we can always grow, that type of thing. So, yeah, overall, a fabulous show. If I were to rate this show, which it's not official, I'm not officially rating the show, I'd probably give it, though, maybe a 9 out of 10. It's that great. I cannot believe I'm saying that about Scott Pilgrim Takes Off. But also, though, there's an end credits scene where, there's, who is it? My gosh, I keep on forgetting. Gordon and Julie, yeah. They both kind of think what they can do to, hurt Scott and Ramona and all that, but that... listen, okay? I do not believe, and I haven't looked this up, but I do not believe that this show gets a season 2 in any sort of imagination. Netflix, there's many different reasons as to why. I won't really dive into them all right here. I'll just give you, right off the top of my head, just a few reasons. Number one, Netflix has canceled far more for far less, okay? There's no... I don't know. I cannot see Netflix greenlighting a season 2 of this show with I no. I cannot see that because it's actually good. So yeah, they're not going to greenlight season 2. It's not cheap to make. Let's put it that way. Also, that fact that it's not cheap to make, how are you going to get every character back? You know, how are you going to get all these actors and actresses back to do another season? You know, it's kind of, Chris Evans is doing his thing. He's not on top of the world like he was with Captain America, but he's doing his thing. Brie Larson, she's doing her thing.